So next is Front Burner, where we bring to you burning issues that are happening in Nigeria and the world. We have on standby a guest of ours who is Engineer Saleh Al Hassan. He is the National Secretary, Miete Allah Kautal Hore. As you all know, Miete Allah Cattle Breeders Association of Nigeria, sometimes called MACBAN, is a loose partisan advocacy group centered on promoting the welfare of Fulani pastoralists in Nigeria. The organization was founded in the early 1970s with headquarters in Kaduna State, and he's on standby right here in our studios to educate and to explain the essence of Miete Allah, and then to debunk the rumor where people refer to them as terrorists, going by the past incident that happened in Benue State with the governor of Benue State in person of His Excellency Samuel Otom. Let's get to listen to this. Enjoy.
My name is Engineer Saleh Al Hassan, the National Secretary of Mieti Allah Kautal Hore Fulani Socio-Cultural Association. Gentlemen of the press, I'm here to express the dismay of our association and members for the continuous wired and unfounded allegations against our organization and our person by the governor of Benue State, His Excellency Samuel Otom, with regards to his so-called attack by government. I want to state it clearly that our organization is not a terrorist organization. We don't have criminals among us, and we don't have any member still in Benue since after the creation of the anti-grazing law. So it's very sad and unfortunate for Governor Samuel Otom and his aides to come out and start laying allegations against our organization and our persons, and claiming that herdsmen attacked him when he went to visit his farm some weeks back. And it has now clearly manifested that the so-called people they are suspecting to have attacked Governor Otom are not even herdsmen. The stories have been changing from Jukun fishermen to now thief youths that have been arrested and have been interrogated. So our organization expects Governor Samuel Otom to come out clear and offer an apology for these wicked and malicious allegations against our people and organization. And we want to state it clearly that the security agencies should investigate deeply the relationship between Governor Samuel Otom of Benue State and the so-called organization going by the name Fulani Nationality Movement. Because anytime Governor Samuel Otom churn out his propaganda against the herdsmen, that organization will come out and make a damaging release claiming whatever position. We believe clearly this is a fifth columnist activity, because we don't have any Fulani organization going by that name that we know. So our organization and our members don't have anything to do with the so-called Fulani Nationality Movement. And we are calling on security agencies to beam their searchlights. They may probably find the headquarters of that organization inside the government house of Benue State, because there is no any Fulani that goes by that name. And if any journalist claim to have interviewed members of the organization, he should come forward and assist the security agencies to unravel the people behind that organization. Because the emergence of that organization came at the same time when Otom was crafting his wicked anti-grazing law, which he used to now chase out all the Fulani people in Benue State. And our worry now is that Governor Samuel Otom is using the instrumentality of that illegal law to arrest peaceful herders along the Benue-Nasarawa border and Benue-Taraba border seize their livestock, impose heavy taxes on them because they don't have anywhere to run to. We have evidence in the last 3 months, Governor Samuel Otom have extorted by way of levies and penalties over 89 million naira from innocent herders. He's using the livestock gas he have created to go and seize cattle from herders that are grazing peacefully along the Benue-Nasarawa border and bring them to Makadi and impose these heavy taxes on him. So we are in court with the governor of Benue State challenging that law because we are still calling on the Benue State government to abrogate that negative law because the law have destroyed the economic activities of the planning pastoralists and is creating conflict within the Benue Valley.
Okay, that is all for Front Burner. It's time to go for a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is the Daily Show. All you need to know about social distancing is what we'll be educating you on today's episode of Health Tips. Now, a lot of people never knew the importance of staying 2 steps away from someone when you're approaching that person to talk to that person until COVID-19 came, to disrupt a lot of things in our lives and the world in general. But social distancing should be a daily thing for everybody, not necessarily because COVID-19 is everywhere. It is very, very important that you practice social distancing. And that is the right thing to do when you're talking to somebody, when you're trying to approach somebody, when you're trying to, have a conversation with someone. It is right and proper for you to stay, take a 2-step or 3-step back, and converse with that person. So let's check out health tips. As cases of coronavirus COVID-19 continue to spread like wildfire across the globe, the term social distancing seems to be flooding social media feeds and news stories. So what is social distancing and why is it important? Some viruses like the virus that causes COVID-19 spread easily. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, social distancing puts space between individuals. If someone is sick and there are no people around, a virus cannot spread. Social distancing means we are doing our best to stay away from people so as to limit the spread of coronavirus. It is really important because if everyone gets coronavirus at once and ends up in the hospital at the same time, our healthcare system will be overwhelmed. We need to flatten the curve. How to practice social distancing? Tactics for social distancing include cancelling large social gatherings such as sports events and concerts, as well as closing schools, bars and restaurants, and having people work from home instead of an office. But it also means limiting any interaction with anyone beyond your immediate family with whom you live. Anytime you go out and are around other people, you're exponentially increasing the contact you have with the world and the possibility of transmitting the virus. Social distancing means staying within your own home with the people that are within your family and not having even one other family over to your house. Not even one play date or letting your kids play basketball with the neighborhood kids or at the park, because all of these contacts are exponentially increasing the chance that you are transmitting and spreading the virus. What to do if you must leave home? While working from home is recommended, some people don't have that option and you may have to run out to the grocery store or pharmacy. In these cases, practice vigilant hygiene and stay at least 6 feet away from other people. Practice social distancing even if you're not at risk. while those at highest risk seems to be those over age 60 and those with chronic health conditions. The best thing everyone can do is adhere to strict social distancing measures as outlined by the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. When it comes to fashion and when it comes to beautiful styles that you want to slay every day, be it wedding, casuals, and just you want to slay, the Hausa traditional attire is one beautiful attire you can never go wrong in. Trust me, be it wherever you want to go to, that attire is really superb and it will take you places. So, on today's episode of Fashion Tips, we'll be looking at female Hausa traditional attires, all you need to know, and also beautiful styles as well. Enjoy. The Hausa tribe uniqueness goes far beyond its language. Among all the West African tribes, it probably wields the most significant number of unique characteristics that aren't common to anyone else. The Hausa's belief system, their clothing style, food recipes, and even the wedding ceremony are all fascinating and have been existing for hundreds of years. Unlike other Nigerian fashion styles, it is essential for the houses to have their women wear proper yet elegant attires that don't show a lot of skin when in public. A female has to be completely covered to avoid any judgmental looks. This is due to the fact that the northern Nigerian Hausa population consists mainly of Muslims, though their religion dictates their approach to clothing. As a result of that approach, the Hausa have a narrow choice of dressing options. The men's traditional attire includes unique attires called Baban Riga that are commonly paired with jalabia and joni robes. The majority of the male population also wears color-rich hats known as hola that vary from person to person depending on the region they live in. The central decorations of men's clothing are the various kinds of embroidering ornaments, with gold being the favorite. Hausa women can be easily recognized outdoors because of the colorful outfits that are called abaya. However, that doesn't mean that all Hausa tribe people look alike. In terms of color and embroidery choices, you can see that tailors come up with hundreds of exciting designs. It's a classic, as Hausa traditional attires have something to offer every taste. What makes female Hausa dressing even more unique is the fact that they are also highlighted by the use of beautiful authentic jewelry, various ornaments, and body paint art. The decorations can be either traditional tribal images that are mostly done in the facial region or henna drawings that are used both as makeup and to add beauty to a woman's hands. As you can see some of the pictures that are displayed alongside this documentary. Female Hausa attire includes dresses in the mermaid style, which adds elegance to the lady's figure, matching turbans, and a long veil that completes the beauty of the wearer. Professional designers do their best to come up with both trendy and historical accurate attires. However, seeing as we live in the 21st century, a lot of women aren't strictly following the traditional dressing code. They opt for more option and revealing looks, but they still want to add some house of flair and elements to their fashion style. Luckily for them, there are hundreds of choices available that can change the attire with a single detail.